Coming up next, you'll have an opportunity to hear from Arlene Klepatsky, who is a nurse attorney, has experience as an educator teaching in LNC programs. She's one of my coaching clients and good friends. And in this podcast, we talked about vetting experts, those little flaws that can be destructive to a case if you don't know about them or don't use them to rule out using a specific expert in a specific case. What else do we talk about, Arlene?
We talked about how to begin to vet these experts, and we started with the CV. That's always a good place to start, and one needs to be sure that anything that is said in the CV is validated. There's a tendency to exaggerate and or puff, as it's called, and that is actually a form of lying, and that can cause credibility issues with an expert, whether it's your own or the opposing expert. We also talked about how to research other aspects of an expert, whether or not they have skeletons in the closet, whether or not they are validly licensed, have they um, had sanctions placed against them. Another one is, have they let their license lapse? That's happened in a couple of instances where I was involved, where uh, there was a 2 or 3 month gap where the expert wasn't licensed. So checking with those boards, those issues, those are very important. Also, you can check criminal cases. Usually that can be done through the newspaper or social media. There are a number of research sources, including just Google and Google Scholar, to find out all kinds of things about people.
Ooh, the list gives me the chills, Arlene. Those are things that you want to know about a person. And for our international listeners, skeletons in the closet
Oh,
is not the graphic image you might have in your mind with a skeleton hanging from the pole, but the mistakes, damaging information, flaws, holes in backgrounds, lies, misdeeds that can come back and haunt a person who
right.
would prefer that nobody find out about those things. Arlene will use her expertise to share with you in the next podcast how you can do some of those searches and how you can get more information about the process of doing those searches. So stay tuned for the next Legal Nurse podcast, and I'll see you there.
Thank you, Pat.